East Coast Sunshine Sanctuary presents a guided visualization meditation. As you find a comfortable seated position, either on the floor or in a chair, let yourself sink into a sense of stillness and peace. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in, feeling the cool air fill your lungs and invigorate your body. As you exhale, let go of any stress or tension you may be holding on to, feeling it melt away into the air. Sitting in this peaceful state, allow your mind to wander to a magical and enchanted world. Visualize yourself walking through a dense forest where the sun dapples through the leaves of the trees and dances on the soft green grass. Imagine the sweet scent of wildflowers wafting through the air and filling your senses with their delicate perfume. The sun is shining through the leaves, casting shadows on the ground. You can smell the scent of pine and earth and hear the rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds. Take another deep breath in. Imagine the gentle rustling of leaves and the sound of a nearby stream bubbling and gurgling in the distance. Perhaps you can hear the distant song of a bird or the whisper of a breeze as it caresses the branches of the trees. Perhaps you see a fairy flitting through the trees, her wings iridescent in the sunlight. Or maybe you spot a unicorn, its horn glistening in the sun as it grazes on the lush grass. As you continue to wander deeper into the forest, a sense of anticipation and excitement fills your heart. The rustling leaves and the chirping of birds are the only sounds that fill the air, but it's as if the forest itself is alive with a magic that you can't quite put your finger on. You come around a bend in the path, a small clearing comes into view, and your breath catches in your throat at the sight before you. In the center of the clearing, a low stone wall surrounds a beautiful garden, bursting with life and color. You can hardly contain your excitement as you step closer, taking in the lush greenery that surrounds you. Blooming flowers of every color fill the air with their sweet fragrance, and you can't help but smile at the sight of the winding paths that lead deeper into the garden. As you step through the stone archway that marks the entrance to the garden, you feel as if you've entered another world entirely. The beauty that surrounds you is almost overwhelming, with delicate petals brushing against your fingertips and the sound of buzzing bees filling your ears. Notice the colors, textures, and scents of the different plants. Feel the soft grass under your feet and the warm sun on your skin. You make your way down one of the winding paths, admiring the intricate patterns of the flowers and the way the sunlight dances across the leaves. As you wander through the garden, you come across a tranquil pond, its surface sparkling in the sun. The water is still and clear, reflecting the blue sky above. Sit by the pond for a moment and simply breathe in the peaceful atmosphere. Curiosity peaks within you as you lean closer to take a peek at the swimming fish in its depths. Suddenly, you notice something darting across the water's surface, and your eyes widen in amazement as a tiny fairy flits into view. Her wings are a shimmering blur as she hovers above the water, and you can't help but marvel at the magic that surrounds you. You lock eyes, but only for a moment, but within, you feel changed as she flies into the distance. There is a bench nearby, surrounded by an array of blossoming flowers, each one more exquisite than the last. Allow yourself to fully immerse in the beauty and tranquility of the garden. Without hesitation, you make your way over to the bench, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin and the coolness of the breeze as it rustles through the leaves. As you walk further into the enchanted garden, Making your way to the bench, your eyes roam across the vibrant flowers and lush greenery. You take a seat, and as you sink into the plush cushion, you feel a sense of peace and tranquility wash over you. With your eyes closed, you take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. The air is thick with the fragrance of lavender, roses, and jasmine, and it's as if the garden itself is breathing with you. As you exhale slowly, you open your eyes, feeling a renewed sense of wonder and enchantment. The garden stretches out before you, each flower and blade of grass seeming to glimmer with a magical light. You watch as a butterfly alights on a nearby petal, its delicate wings flitting up and down in a mesmerizing dance. A hummingbird hovers over a blossom, its wings a blur as it sips sweet nectar from the flower's center. Basking in the beauty and tranquility of the garden, it's as if time stands still. The world outside the garden seems to fade away, leaving only the magic and wonder that surrounds you. With each breath you take, you feel yourself becoming more and more immersed in the enchanted realm of the garden. It's as if you've stepped into a fairy tale where anything is possible and the beauty of nature reigns supreme. Spend as long as you like in the garden, enjoying the sights, sounds, and sensations. Eventually, you rise from the bench, and as you make your way back towards the stone archway, you realize that the magic and wonder of the garden will stay with you always. You pause at the entrance to the garden, turning to look back at the beauty that surrounds you. The flowers seem to shimmer in the sunlight, and the leaves rustle in the gentle breeze. You smile to yourself, knowing that this moment will stay with you forever. Stepping back into the forest, a sense of calm and tranquility washes over you. The rustling of leaves and the chirping of birds are the only sounds that fill the air, but it's as if the forest itself is whispering to you, urging you to hold on to the peace and beauty that you found in the garden. The trees cast shade over you while you follow the path. You take a deep breath in, feeling the coolness of the forest air fill your lungs. As you exhale slowly, you feel yourself becoming more grounded in the present moment. The enchantment of the garden is still with you, but you know that it's time to return to the world outside, carrying the magic with you always. As you make your way back home, you feel a sense of peace and contentment that you haven't felt in a long time. You're grateful for the beauty and tranquility of the garden, and as you reach the gate, you turn to look back one last time, thanking the garden for its gift of peace and enchantment. You step out of the garden, back through the forest outside, but you know that you carry a piece of its magic with you always. The enchantment of the garden will stay with you forever, a reminder of the beauty and peace that can be found even in the most unexpected places. Remember that you can visit this serene garden visualization meditation whenever you need to find calm and peace in your mind and body. Enjoy the beauty of the garden and allow it to bring you into a deep state of deep relaxation and tranquility. When you're ready to return to the outside world, take a deep breath in and slowly open your eyes. Let the enchantment of the meditation stay with you, carrying its magic and tranquility with you as you step back into your everyday life.